So hi guys, I should be live with you right about now, and I should be live with you, and yeah. So just adjusting to the volume and everything. So I am live for this double sort of a watch along where we have two games in Group F. I think it is in Group F. It is and yeah. I mean, I expect Japan and Sweden game to be an absolute cracker, and we'll see what happens with the other game in the group, Netherlands versus Tunisia. That'll be a cracker as well. And if you're watching, I mean, the road to 500 is on, and let's let's get there as quickly as possible if we can, and let's get there as quickly as we can. And I mean, this group, all possibilities still open, still out there, and still out there, and anything can happen. And I mean, looking finally after a couple of days, looking forward to watching some. I mean, I have watched football, but in a relaxed manner. I can watch. I finished all the work, all the tension, everything. Everything is now done and dusted. What the hell am I doing? All the things are now done and dusted. Now I can relax and watch it. And yeah, so and that is what exactly I plan to do this in this game and yeah. So internet hopefully will hold up and will hold up, and let's see. We will be talking about the team news as well. The team news of all four teams is out, and uh, about about 30 minutes to go. Oh, man, I feel so relaxed. Once this game finishes, I am going to have a long nap, and a long nap, and yeah, it's 4 o'clock, 4 a.m. in India, and man, I feel so light. I had to do something, and I've just finished it. I just finished it, and yeah. So just about finished it. Just about finished it, and I can finally relax and watch this. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the Japan versus Sweden game. That's a game that I intend to watch because one, there will, I mean, Tunisia versus Netherlands. You expect Netherlands to wipe the floor with the Tunisia. Even 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 Sweden beat them 5-1. Japan beat them 4-0. So their goal difference is absolutely that, and their goal difference is absolutely, I mean, in the mud. And Netherlands, in theory, they are the strongest side in this group, and they could fill in their boots with this Tunisia game, and they need to win to ensure that they finish top of the group. Let's have a poll, guys. Let's have a poll. Who do you think will finish top of this group? Because anyone can, any one of the three teams can finish on top of this group. First of all, let me check which group is this. Don't even know which group is this. This is Group F. So let me run this poll, and let's start this poll. Who do you think? Cursor can start working. I'm starting this poll. Think will start So first option Netherlands, second option Japan, another option Sweden. Technically or theoretically they can still do it, and yeah. So let's see. I'm going to go with Netherlands. And, so yeah, the poll is up and running, guys. Do consider voting. All this engagement helps the channel and yeah. So hopefully hopefully we'll hit the 500 mark soon enough. We'll hit the 500 mark soon enough, and yeah. So I mean, in theory, Sweden could get eliminated even tonight, and could even get eliminated tonight. So we'll keep an eye out on the whole commutations, etc. I don't know why I keep sinking in my chair, and why I keep sinking in my chair, and yeah. So that's where we are, and that's where we are, and yeah. So let's see how it goes, and yeah. So please do consider voting in the chat that I've got running the poll. Who do you think will top Group F of the FIFA Football World Cup? The FIFA Football World Cup, and more than half the matches have been played. I mean, Japan, what a good team. Netherlands have been outstanding as well. And let's look at the team news. Let's look at the team news tonight, and let's go to the teams. Where are the teams? So here's the team news. Hidden the face of Hannibal Mabry, and so you can see. I mean, I'm not going to talk about the Tunisian team. I I barely know anyone, and I barely know anyone, and I mean, apart from Hannibal, and who I think is one of the worst players I've ever seen. With the way he goes about things, he's like a player who I mean he's not my type of player. The player that I consider, I respect, and that way. So that's that's where I am. I'm going to talk about the Dutch team, and then the Dutch team, and where they are. So I mean, like, I hadn't looked at the team. I was saving the picture and etc. and all the work that goes into it, and I can see no Mickey Vanderven. I don't know what has happened to him, whether he's been dropped or anything. He's on the bench, so probably not dropped or anything. Uh, or sorry, not injured. I mean, might have been rested, dropped, or whatever. But Nathan Ake, I mean, why couldn't they find a good left back? Surely they have left back, right? And I mean, Bart Verbruggen in goal, Van Dijk, the captain, Nathan Ake, John Paul Van Hecke, who's now at Tottenham, Ryan Gravenberg, and, Cody Gakpo, Tijani Reinders, Daniel Malen. Daniel Malen, he was dropped, uh, or I mean, dropped as in he was taken off in the last game at halftime, I think. Brian Robbie, Frankie De Jong, and Denzel Dumfries, the right back. So, I mean, this game should be pretty easy should be pretty easy for the Dutch. Should be pretty easy for Dutch. They've how many? They've scored from what I can count, and I can count. They've scored 7 goals so far in this World Cup. Robbie with two, sorry, Robbie with 2 goals, and who else? Robbie with 2 goals, and Robbie with two. Cody Gakpo, I think, has two. Uh, Somerville has two, and then we also have got. We've also got. We've also got Van Dijk, who's got one. So almost every forward player has had good contribution. Daniel Mullen, not much, but having Robbie as a central striker, the Macam, uh, I mean, should be. I mean, gives the Dutch team a focal point, and yeah. So we'll see how it turns out for the Dutch in this. But I mean, I expect them to. I expect them to uh, take this Tunisian team to town. I mean, the kind of players they have and the kind of players Tunisia have. So it's I mean, it will be a surprise if it's anything less than a convincing win for. If it's anything less than a convincing win for. So if it's anything less than a convincing win for the Dutch, I'd be really surprised, and I'd be really surprised, and yeah. So I mean, so far in this tournament, the Dutch haven't kept a clean sheet either. Um, they would be desperate. I mean, desperate as in they would ideally want to keep one going into the knockout rounds. I basically have no clue who this Dutch team or any other team from this group that progresses is likely to face. I mean, I don't even have an inkling. By the way, 20 minutes to go before the game starts, and by the 20 minutes to go before the game starts, and and yeah. So and let's see where we uh, where we end up after this night of football. Um, the other game which I also want to talk about, Sweden. They beat Tunisia 5-1, but they were no match for this impressive Dutch side who had drawn 2-2 against Japan earlier in the or in the first match uh, or in the first match. So they were thumped 5-1, and I mean, in all honesty, I expect Japan versus uh, Sweden to be a better match than what this is expected to be. This is going to be a one way traffic where Dutch are going to attack. Nisha are going to try and attack, but they will get caught out. They'll concede 3 or 4 goals, and that's how it will end up with the with the Dutch with this game. Japan versus Sweden. Japan are currently on 4 points. Sweden have three, and if Sweden win and Dutch lose, Sweden can still top the group. Sweden can still top the group, but I mean this Dutch team isn't going to lose uh, to this horrific Tunisian side and to this horrific Tunisian side and I mean I don't know how much possession how much even the possession even this Tunisian team will have with Frankie De Jong, Gravenberg, and Reinders, all players who are expert in keeping who are experts in keeping possession with the team with the team and and yeah. So I mean, it's the Tunisian team. I don't know the history, but they were saying that there's been things happening in the there have been things happening in the there have been things happening in the what do you call with the board that they have in Tunisia, and that maybe players some players have been missing, or there have been some sort of a fallout or something like that. This team hasn't been able to prepare for the tournament uh, for the tournament in the right way, shape, or form, and just for the thing, I can read out the team news for Tunisia. It's Dahmane, the goalkeeper, Talbi, Ben Hamida, Abdi, and Valerie, Jan Valerie, I think, formerly of Southampton. Maybe I don't know the right back. He's Skiri. I think he played in Bundesliga with Cologne and maybe one more team. I mean, I certainly remember him from his time in Cologne. Kadira, Harbi, Ben Slimane, and Hannibal Masturi. I mean, man, that is a lot of players who I don't know much about and who I don't know much about and yeah. So it will be tough. It will be really tough for Tunisia. They know they're with the goal difference that they have. They are out. They can't make it to the round of 32 even if they win. I mean, unless Sweden get an absolute tonking and they win 3 or 4 nil. So they're out. In the other game, where Sweden are playing Japan. I mean, Japan was so impressive against the Netherlands. They in the second half. I mean that was the game of the tournament thus far, and I mean, there have been others. I haven't given much thought to which other games have been impressive. I mean, this Ecuador versus Germany game was good. Ivory Coast versus Germany was good, and I mean, but there haven't been games where there haven't been games where both teams have had a go at each other and anything like that. So there haven't been games like that. So it's it'll be I mean Japan versus Sweden game is the one where I think teams might have a go at both teams might have a go at each other, and I mean, if they do, Sweden are I expect them to get pounded by Japan, unless there is something like a red card or Sweden would need to adjust their strategies. They have some good players in Gyökeres, Isaac, Elanga. I don't know if Elanga is even starting. If Elanga is even starting, and if Elanga is even starting, and if Elanga is even starting, I don't know why I'm getting so many. Mine has gone completely blank there. So we'll see about that. I genuinely want to watch that game rather than this one, and I am going to watch Japan versus Sweden game and hope and really hope that is that game is I mean as good as I expect it to be. So I want to check out the team news for that game, and I'll put that up for the last few minutes and for the last few minutes and let me just put that in. Uh, oh, why is it doing that? Japan, healthy Japan team. Oh, oh, slightly bigger. So so this is the Japan versus lineup. This is the lineup for. Let me just remove my face from here. Let's look at the two team news. The team news, I mean, and Suzuki in goal. Sugawara, formerly of Southampton, from what I remember, and and the Elanga is starting. I'm looking. I mean, just caught on the I mean, in the corner of my eye, and Zetterstrom on in the goal. Previous goalkeeper dropped, rested, or whatever. Lagerbilk, Victor Lindelof, Isaac Hein, Goodmanson, Alexander Isak, Elanga, Anthony Langa of Newcastle, Gyökeres, Ayari, Bernhardsson, and Stroud. So this is the Swedish team, and and uh, and the Japanese team. I'm not familiar with Hiroki Ito. I know I think he plays for for Bayern Munich, and who else? Ueda, the striker who plays for Feyenoord. Where is Daichi Kamada? Is it not playing? Dyson Maida. No, I'm looking at. Ao Tanaka comes in of Leeds. Ritsu Doan. I think Kubo got injured, so I'm surprised that there's this Ikatura. No, Daichi Kamada is in. He's number 15. I don't know how I missed it. So 7 minutes to go for the game to start. This is the team news for the Japan versus Sweden. I mean, this is going to be a cracking game. I'd try and watch both games equally, but I mean, primary focus would be this Japan versus Sweden game because there's more jeopardy, there's more interest, and dare I say, there's better football in this Tunisia. I don't expect them to do anything basically in the game. And that's how it is. They were underdogs as they were, but some issues behind the scenes have really affected them badly, and I mean I think they'll provide Netherlands with a clean sheet, and yeah, that's where I am, and that's where I am, and 6 minutes to go. I don't know much to say. Uh, my prediction would be Netherlands to win, and I think Japan will beat Sweden comfortably. I'm going to go with 2-0, but I know 2-0 is doesn't sound that much on the face of it, but I mean, in terms of performance, everything, I this Japanese side and the coach, and like he's and like he's the darling of everybody, and I mean, we'll see if I mean, if he makes notes tonight, that'll be. I mean, he is going to make them. He is going to make those notes, and is going to make notes, and of course he is, and I mean, the memes, the memes will be out there in full force once again, and well, that's the way cookie crumbles sometimes, and that's the way cookie crumbles sometimes, and yeah. So let's see if if Sweden, in my opinion, can cause an upset. They might be able to. Maybe I am underestimating them. Maybe I am underestimating them. And man, why do I feel so tired? I haven't slept in so long, man. Uh, I'm a Swedish coach, Graham Potter. Can he do? Can he bring out his magic wand and do something? We'll wait and find out. We'll wait and find out. And huh? What is this? And we'll wait and find out. And yeah, just waiting for the game to begin. The both of the games to begin. 3 minutes to go. Um, would be once again, if you can vote in the poll, it will be great. I mean, expecting both to be, I mean, games where good amount of goals should be scored. I mean, I went with 2-0, but there's obviously high likelihood that goals could be scored tonight. I mean, in huge numbers, and and yeah, I mean, just waiting for the game to start. The team news you can see with you, and team news you can see, and oh man, I am just singing, humming along as well with I don't know, somehow hoping that time would pass quickly and time would pass quickly and just let to the get to the games. I'll change. I was going to watch the what do you call the Japan versus the the Tunisia versus Netherlands game, but now I'm thinking I'm going to watch Japan versus Sweden, and then I'll constantly keep flicking away. Uh, I'm pretty sure I have the Japanese flag with me. So there we go. Yeah. So that's what I am going to do, and let's come back to this. Let's find the links. Not sure. The game has begun, guys. So ideally I should be watching. Okay. Corner to Sweden. Corner to Sweden, and the other game is Netherlands. So let's see what the Swedish team can do. Yasin Ayari with the Yasin Ayari. I why I mean here comes the corner punched away by Suzuki. I mean I didn't see him in the team, and so he's obviously there if he's taking the corner. The hell is this? Why is it? Oh. So the corner is cleared by the Japan team, and Sweden with some early pressure. And let's get to the game. Let's focus on the game. Hopefully, people will join. Hopefully, people will join. And oh, Netherlands have taken the lead. Not sure what happened there, but Netherlands have taken the lead. I was watching Japan versus Sweden. Let's see who scored for Netherlands. And out wide could well be Robbie onside and own goal by the Tunisian captain. Yeah, I mean, that's an awful player. So an own goal has given Netherlands the lead, and it's Kiri. And I mean, 3 minutes in, they are in for a torrid afternoon. It's been hot enough as it has been, and I mean, 0-0 between Japan and Sweden. And I mean, Yasin Ayari, Doan fouling him. Well, Doan probably was. So Netherlands, as things stand, on top of Group F. F. If Sweden can draw, I mean, if a draw would be a good result for Sweden, I mean, they should get there. And as Isaac Ilanga, a good play by Sweden. Oh, terrible ball by Ayari. And, oh, that's a push. I mean, that should have been a push. That's a. How is that not a foul? Maida being pushed there. Dyson Maida. I mean, it was either Bernhardsson or Lagerbielk, one of the two. Oh, good play. Good play. Suzuki saves. I mean, the shot had very little power. Netherlands on the attack. No foul given. Foul given. I thought referee, our lady referee, had had asked for the play to continue, but Daniel Mullen, the man fouled there. Good start to the Japan versus Sweden game. Offside. I think it's 2-0. I think Robbie has scored. It's 2-0 to Netherlands. 7 minutes in. It is a disaster. I think Robbie has scored this time. I mean, the first goal he could have scored. Now he's on 3 goals. Oh, that's a VAR check. Offside. Oh, goal given. Check over. Tunisia are, I don't know what they are up to, but Netherlands have more or less assured their passage. But that's a foul throw. Shot is wide and 2-0 from Abdi. Away Renard, not happy. I mean, he was brought in after the first game, and after the first game, when manager was sacked, nil-nil between Japan and Sweden, 8 minutes gone. And this is the kind of day you would want where the two hydration breaks don't overlap. Good game, both teams having a go. Japan would ideally want a second place finish. In theory, it could be easier. I mean, I'm never going to make a referee because some of these I genuinely do feel are fouls, and a foul on Anthony Langa when he started brightly, number 11. Netherlands totally dominate in the first 10 minutes. They could score 6 or 7 tonight. Oh, another cross chance. Oh, could have it was on target. If who knows? I mean, end to end stuff. Tunisia. I mean, they are not shrinking violets, and they are. I mean, there's no point them playing for a draw or corner to Tunisia. This kit is hurting my eyes. This orange kit of Netherlands. Really impressive ground. This stadium. What is wrong with this? Why is it not showing that? Damn it. Oh, header straight to Verbruggen. Still nil-nil between Japan and Sweden. Both games end to end. Swing it in. Should be keepers. For nil-nil, it remains. Tunisia. They say if we lose, but we are going to attack. That's the feeling I get from them. Koeman, he must have been disappointed with his team's performance. The reason Maida plays for Celtic. Ball played through. We have. I know I've been switching between the two games and everything, but I haven't seen much of Isaac or Gyökeres. Is Gyökeres is playing? I didn't see Ayari's name, but he's there as well. A chance for Japan. They have a lot of people forward. Four shot is blocked. They do play some lovely football. Comes the attacking endeavor from both teams. Really good. Foul on Elanga. Aito. 2-0 to Netherlands has Van Hacker and Dijk. So slow that he just move it quickly. Van Hacker. Dumfries. Foul given. So 15 minutes played. Ben Mida. Mida. Let's see that number hit the 450 mark tonight. Reinders is the player fouled. If you're watching, do consider subscribing. I want to see. I hopefully I will see that number hit 450 tonight. Let me just refresh. See if it has. Oh, almost. It might have almost gone in. So the nil-nil it remains. Tanaka not happy. For Tanaka. Some teams played approximately in both games just over 17 minutes. Japan are, I mean, Sweden are playing a bit on the counter. They'd be happy. Sweden will be happy with a point, I think. Corner to Netherlands. Here it comes. Ooh, Marlon was going in there, but missed it completely. Robbie has scored 3 goals, and he didn't start the first game. Came another substitute, I think. I mean, Mexican wave. I mean, it's a sign that the match is kind of boring. Manga hasn't run the ball out of play as yet, so that's a positive for him. Earlier today, Ecuador beat Germany. Can you believe that? I mean, I know, but Isaac and Joker is totally out of the game. I mean, I haven't seen any of them. This Marlon, Sake, and Dyke. Nil-nil between Japan and Sweden. I mean, you offered them a draw. I think both teams would take it. I mean, there's more for Switzerland by winning this game. I mean, it's out there for Japan as well, but I'm comparing to the draw. Sweden will finish third, Japan second. So that's how it is. It's Isaac, Ayari, Lagerbielk, or Bernhardson. One of them kept that ball in. 23 minutes played. I mean, we're getting very close to the hydration breaks. Let's see what has happened in the Japan versus oh sorry Netherlands game, and Japan versus Sweden still going on nil-nil. Just play for 2-3 minutes, please. While there's don't kick it out, you donkey. Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, hydration break. I mean, at the same time between. I mean, in both games, so disappointing. And those same shitty ads. Waiting for these hydration breaks to end. It's, I mean, so frustrating when they are. Thankfully, it's over in the Netherlands game. Stadium is superb. The stadia are superb. Los Angeles, Atlanta. Oh no. This keeper is a donkey. I mean, Robbie, terrible pass. Or play through Malan. Can he get there? No. The hydration break is still going on there. The Dutch with the majority of the possession, I'd say about two-thirds if you divide that no contest thing equally. Oh, wide from Reinders. No, Gravenberg. Isaac Hine in the back line. Sun is about to peep through. I can see the tree in my house now. Little bit of daylight. This is a brilliant stadium as well. There are a few empty seats here. This is Texas. That's a good stadium. Closed roof. from a Tunisian stay point of view, it's uh, it's good that I mean after 7 minutes they haven't conceded for the 22 next 22 minutes, because at one point it was looking like a massacre. It might still be, but it, it has improved. I was expecting it to be a better game than it has been. Maybe my expectations were a bit too high. I mean, it's not been a bad game as such, but I mean, it could have been better. Honestly, could have been better. 30 minutes played in both half, including the hydration break. So, I mean, about 18, 19 minutes remaining in both games. And maybe, I mean, I just don't know who the players for Tunisia are who have impressed in this game, and shot goes wide from Talbi, I think. Nil-nil between Japan and Sweden. I'll just be back. 5 o'clock. Daylight there. So back in a moment. Still nil between Japan and Sweden. Good ball. This game has gone into a bit of a lull, honestly, and oh, not sure what has happened, but a Swedish player is down injured. Looks like Isaac Hein, or it is Isaac Hein. Isaac Hein. This Isaac Hein. I mean, looks like a bad injury for Hein. I doubt he'll be able to continue. Sweden versus ball in the box. Oh man, I mean, Tunisia almost had a chance there. Lucas Bergwall coming on. Same scoreline as it was 30 minutes ago in both games. The batteries, I hope it lasts. I mean, I've still got what approximately 82 minutes to go, and we've got how much? 33, 35% battery. Oh, balloon shot from Gravenberg. Javier Renard will be pleased with how his team has improved slightly, but the game was done in the opening 8 minutes or so. Shot straight to the keeper. His name is so long I can't even remember what it was. Half time fast approaching, about 7-8 minutes, including the added time. I mean, obviously more than 7-8. These referees are. Goodmanson. I mean, I can't remember seeing his name either. Gabriel Goodmanson, GG. Play. A chance for Robbie. Robbie blocked. This, this game, I mean, I don't know what I was thinking, but this is turning into a bore fest. Maybe second half it will improve, but in the in this first half, I mean, like a lot of. John Paul Van Hecke, Frankie De Jong, Dumfries, straight to the keeper. Oh no, there was possibility of a chance for Japan in the Swedish box. last minute of the first 45 minutes. Oh, foul. Referee plays the advantage. I hope he did. Does that look like a foul? 45 minutes are up almost in both games. 'Superb save by the Swedish keeper from Nakamura. 5 minutes added in this Swedish game, and in the I think it's been 3 minutes added in that game. I think they're showing the chances that Dutch have created apart from the goals. Just 3 minutes added, and I think that is even for the that is just for the hydration break. Otherwise, offside Swedish player. I mean, however much I've watched of this game, and I mean, I barely noticed Isaac and Jokeres. Barely noticed them. And Sweden will happily take a nil-nil. I think through quickly. Elanga, Jokeres, can he get there? No. Almost half time in the Netherlands game, but almost there was a chance for a chance. Jokeres, what can he do? Oh, shot very wide. I mean, like the width of a goal wide, that wide. It was terrible attempt. And, oh, well, it was on target. It was deflected wide. I mean, from the angle they initially showed it, it didn't look that wide, but I mean, it didn't show the. I mean, the deflection wasn't visible. Ayari with the corner. Suzuki punches player. It's half time in the other game, as you can see. Bagwal, Baragwal, Baragwal. Oh man, there might have been a chance. Goodmanson, can he cross straight to Suzuki? He's a good goalkeeper. I didn't know how good he was, but looks good. That should be half time. That should be half time. That's half time in both games now. And what? Half time in both games. And, uh, and Netherlands cruising to a win over Tunisia. And 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 the other game nil nil. I mean, somehow I think both teams would be happy with the nil nil. Would be happy with the nil nil. And yeah, two goals, one on goal by the Tunisian captain. Then Brian Robbie scored. So Netherlands are cruising. Japan nil, Sweden nil. I expected that game to be better, and like I've been playing around with both my remotes. I mean, switching between channels, and I mean, I will be honest. I mean, Netherlands versus Tunisia. I was going to watch earlier, then I thought Japan, Sweden, and that would be a more technical, more enjoyable, fast-paced game. That's what I watched. Now, then I have been switching between the two, and let's just be honest. It's been a bit of a disappointment, honestly, and and yeah, just waiting for the next. Just waiting for the just waiting for the next some time, and hopefully this Japan versus Sweden game kicks off as in, looks gets better, and if it doesn't, we could be in a whole heap of trouble. And well, it's already 5:20 in India, and I'm already struggling to keep my eyes open, and the games are putting me to sleep. I've been I barely slept, and barely slept, and whew. By the way, Manchester City have agreed a fee with Forest for And I mean that's the issue with watching both the games. You know, you I mean you skip important moments. I think it would have been better if we had focused on one game and one game only. But I mean that's how it is. Two games are available. Why not watch them? Why not watch them? It's a, it's a good thing, you know. So it's a good thing, and I mean just waiting for the second half to begin. Shoot, I mean there's about 10 minutes still to go. There's about 10 minutes still to go. So, oh man, I don't know what to say, do, or anything. And just waiting and hoping that it the time passes quickly because I mean I generally don't remember any moments where there might have been any sort of excitement. There might have been any sort of excitement, and the day has broken. I mean, one player who I want to talk about is Zion Suzuki. He's looked confident and in command of his area, and I mean he's good and and he's been previously linked with Manchester United and yeah. So that ways I think I've been impressed by what he's done and I mean hard to argue hard to argue with the hard to argue with that, and I mean I would be arguing against myself, and any team that goes for him, I mean I doubt he'll be very expensive, and any team that goes for him will get a good enough or a really good or a really good or a really good what do you call a player, keeper. I don't know how old he is now. I don't know how old he is, but I mean, can't be that old. I mean, that's my educated guess. That's my educated guess. I mean, can't be that old, and can't be that old. So can't be that old. But let's see. Let's see. He's been impressed. I mean, the whole of Japan team looking around. I thought Daichi Kamada was like the star player, but Kamada, Tanaka, Ikatura, Nakamura, Ueda, Maida, all these players are. I mean, Sugawara, I don't like. I mean, he was below average at Southampton. Gave away stupid fouls, handballs, etc. And yeah, so um, I'm surprised. I mean, Ritsu Doan, I haven't watched that much, and who else? Kubo, I think he got injured in the second game, or was it first game? I mean, he's his knee. He got injured his knee, and then he injured his knee, and I mean, I don't know. Japan are already through, so maybe they aren't taking chances, and maybe they think that maybe they think that I mean the team that they have, or maybe he's just not fit enough. Or and the point I was trying to make earlier was maybe they think that maybe they think they can get better off Sweden just like that. So, but that will become apparent only after the second half has been played, and only after the second half has been played. So we'll we'll keep. I mean the game, the Dutch game against Tunisia should start earlier. Um, in about a couple of minutes, and then a couple of minutes after that, it should be the Japan versus Sweden game. I hope the battery lasts 26%. It should be enough. Should be. You never know for sure. But yeah, should be enough. This. Because I've been doing and throwing between both games. I don't know how the Netherlands are cruising to the top of the group. I mean, the poll is still running, but I mean, we all know what's happening, and both games are, you know, kind of taking us to that conclusion. I mean, if this, even if Netherlands had lost and this game had ended in a draw, it would have been so many yawns. Looks like the game has no, it hasn't started yet. No, it has. So let's go there and watch the game. I mean, otherwise I would have fallen asleep watching the games. I have a feeling that this game goes one of two ways. Either it finishes 2-0 or Netherlands get 3 or 4 goals in this game and it ends 5-4, 5, maybe 6. So that's that's my I mean that's the hunch that I have. One of two ways this game is going to go and when Hacker. I mean, could it be the last tournament for Van Dijk? I mean, the last World Cup, certainly, most likely, I think, most likely, I'm fairly certain. I'd say yes. I'd say yes. Slow start to the second half, too much passing, but that's to be expected. I mean, no one expects. And Netherlands could rest a lot of players. They may make substitutions, etc. I mean, there's still, I mean, the teams, the 4 teams that will be involved in the last couple of days. For them, there are what like 632, 16, 8, 4. Then there's there's there could be still 5 more, potentially 5 more games to go for some teams. The other game has kicked off as well. Uh, and I'm trying to focus on this one. 47 minutes have been played. I mean, I think this game is probably destined for a nil-nil. Mada, Tanaka hit it over the bar or didn't get the right strike. Not sure what Goodmanson was doing. Corner, first corner of the second half goes Japan's or Sweden's way. Bergwall, who came for Isaac Hein, and Stroud to take. Cleared. Lagerbilk. Japan on the attack now. I mean, this, you could say there's a lot at stake. I might say there's nothing at stake. I mean, Sweden are on 3 points. They could they could potentially lose. I mean, their spot if things don't go their way. And sorry. I need my battery to last next 49 minutes. It should do. Not sure who that was in the crowd, but there's plenty of pace and endeavor about this game. But I mean, we had an attempt just a couple of moments ago with the Ao Tanaka shot going over, but pretty slim pickings. Joker Isaac. Oh man, good tackle there. There's Tanaka. Shoot! Oh, deflected. Comes to the left back. Oh man, what is he trying to do, Sugawara? I think it was. Oh, what a save! What a save! I mean, two absolutely offside. Offside there. Man, oh man. Unfortunately for Japan, Karu Mitoma, one of their star players, has been injured, as is Kubo. I mean, although he was fit enough to start, I mean, not this game, but the tournament. Karu Mitoma was ruled out way before. Oh, Tunisia have scored. Let's see. I mean, my inkling was completely wrong. Tunisia have scored. Let's see if we can find out who has scored. The Dutch still can't keep it clean sheet. And Hacker, Malan, imagine if Tunisia can somehow, you know, get a draw out of this game. Be unbelievable. What idiocy is this? I think some players just do that just to show that, yeah, yeah, yeah. Abdi, Virgil van Dijk, dangerous from corners, always. Cleared away, the corner is cleared. Still nil-nil between Japan and Sweden. Japan, though, I mean, in the second half, credit to them. Sugawara. Could be 1-0. It is 1-0. What a goal. Superb goal. Maida. Dyson Maida scores. That was a superb piece of play. Absolutely superb. And Sweden have been undone. Sweden have been undone. And it's Japan won. Japan won and Sweden nil. Japan won, Sweden nil. Superb pass. Nothing the keeper could do. One touch, two touch. Absolutely superb. Coach delighted. So both games now have seen goals. By the way, I mean, that was superb. Just Sweden need to do something. Well, Alanga's cross could have left it for the player behind him, but Joker thought maybe he could get Sweden now. Scotland may go out on the goal difference. The Sweden still have a chance though, pretty decent. I mean, with a draw, they were in a good position. I'm pretty sure Ecuador and Bosnia are for sure will go. Japan could really turn it on in the second half. Joker is losing his cool, but Sweden still in a decent sort of a position. The goal difference is -1. Joker is of Hungarian descent, probably. I heard somewhere. Ayari, Yasin Ayari. Netherlands have scored. You can see it. I think John Paul Van Hacker from a corner. It is Van Hacker. Or might well be. I mean, comes off his head. It was on target, but then finally came off a Tunisian head. I hope it doesn't go down as an own goal. So 5-1, 4-0 and 3-1 as it currently stands for Tunisia, and 1-0 to Japan. Langa. Oh, he scored! Langa scored! 1-1. Left footed. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. But that is a cracking goal. I mean, why I'm not more excited? He's a Newcastle player. I mean, what a strike. Crisp strike. And they're back in it. And the keeper, Zion Suzuki, I was talking about. And cracking half an hour or so to go. I mean, to be honest, two good goals. Second one, you could say was a bit of a maybe he didn't mean it. Maybe. Who knows? And Alanga now has two goals. Pisa has one. Game. 64 minutes played. This game is simmering up nicely. Aziz, oh, good save. I thought it was going in. He could have given his team the lead. I thought it when it went wide. I thought it might have been going in, but good keeping by by Suzuki. Proud to take the corner again. Sweden back in control of their own destiny. Langa goes back to Stroud. That's a terrible ball. So 1-1 as things stand. Sweden, Elanga, cracking goal. I mean, as a Newcastle fan, I should be happy, but I don't know because for club, he's been absolutely woeful. Hydration break, I think. Is it hydration break? I think no substitutions. Can this Dutch team win the World Cup? I don't particularly think so, but oh, good save by the keeper, Tunisian keeper. Robbie almost, I mean, almost got to it. It wasn't chance as such. I think it's time for the hydration break. Substitutions have happened now. Still, the hydration breaks remain. Hydration break in the Netherlands game. Again, I mean, it's like everything is synced. It's like everything is synced together. I mean, both games are having their hydration breaks. So ready after the hydration break. Can any of the two teams take advantage? Maida, the goal scorer for Japan, Lagabyuk. Garbi substituted out for Tunisia. Good play by Tunisia. Meanwhile, 1-1 Japan and substitution. Here comes Ken Sema. I think it's Ken Sema. There might be someone else. So Bernhardson and Shroud off. Swenson and Sema on. Watambe, one of the players, and the other one Nakamura and Seko off. Nakatamo and Watanbe. Surprised Nagatomo is still playing. But that's Japanese people for you. Eat healthy, and stay fit. So 1-1 between the two teams in Group F, Japan and Sweden. Japan, Daisen Maida gave Sweden the lead, and Gabriel Goodmanson looks like he's hurt himself. Looks like his knee injury. So let's just transfer or go to the other game. This game has about what 20 minutes, and the other one as well, give or take. Free kick. Header. Oh, Virgil Van Dijk. Like a foul. I don't know how many substitutions or what substitutions Dutch have made. But, Justin Kluivert is on, out for a long time against Bournemouth. Oh, Ken Sema shot blocked. Alanga. Sweden should get cleared. Going for it. Might be offside. Straight to Verbruggen. End of that move. The battery should survive for the next however long is left. 16, 17 minutes should be more than enough. Whatever I left. Yari is the set piece guy for the Swedes. Comes wide. I mean, I doubt this game would have too much added on time. It has flown pretty quickly. I mean, the hydration breaks, of course, were a pain in the backside all the while. Gakpo off. Is it Noah Lang who's coming on? No, no, it is Noah Lang. That might be a foul. Tune Coop minus or Tune Coop minus, however you want to pronounce, is on as well. Noah Lang, Justin Clivert, these three substitutions have definitely been made. Depay has been brought on as well. Four for sure. 1-1 between Japan and Sweden. Long throw cleared, further cleared. Oh, that's a bit heavy. I'm just waiting for these games to get over. I mean, the Netherlands game, start to finish, it was a bit of a dead sort of a game. This one as well. Here comes another corner. Oh, Van Dijk, almost. Oh, I mean, I don't know how defenders are allowed to just push players. The second game, the Dutch game, is in Kansas City. 5% battery remaining. The other phone. Should be enough to see it through. This phone has 10. Somerville is on as well. So all five substitutions have been made. Joker. Sweden would desperately want to finish second. Lindelof struggling with cramps. Dumfries, good ball. I mean, I think slightly over it, but finds a Dutch player. It's Tunisian keeper. What is he doing? Noah Lang makes me puke to people who have these tattoos right up till their necks. let's say more than around 7 minutes remaining in the Netherlands game, and then about 10 minutes in the Sweden game. Double substitution for Sweden. Goodmanson and Lindelof. Oh, and this is utter stupidity. We're taking 30, 40, 50 seconds. They weren't ready with the substitutions. That is absolutely disgusting. Now another player down, Ken Sema, then head injury. Not sure where he gets hit on his head. It's just waste of time. People wasting time. Lindelof wasted. I mean, they're just Sweden are just happy to play for a draw. 5 minutes remaining in the Tunisia game. Cleared away, otherwise there might have been a chance for a header. Alanga, once a foul isn't getting one, the ball hasn't gone out either. Nagatomo. Let's see how much added time we get in this game. He's another game that has passed him by. He had his one chance. I mean, Suzuki palmed it wide for a corner, but 7 minutes. 7 minutes. I think both games we are unlikely to see any goal scorers or goals. Two and a half minutes remaining. Let's go to that game. I mean, ever since that equalizer, Sweden have looked fairly decent. Last 80 seconds in the Tunisia game. Last minute. Just hurry up. I mean, I don't want time to pass by quickly, but the battery has worked. Netherlands is passing around the back. Corner to Sweden. Swung in. Good save by Suzuki. Oh man, that was a very good save from that header of Alexander Isak, currently the captain. I mean, that came back at him quickly. I mean, Japan, I mean, there's only things lose for them. Full time it is in the Tunisia game. And Sweden, I mean, should qualify and should qualify. Scotland, I somehow don't think will. This game is heading for a draw. I mean, I'm fairly certain of that. 2 minutes, 2 or so minutes remaining. I think both teams are happy with this. None of them wants to lose this game. And Japan, I mean, they know Netherlands have won and play Nakatomo. Last minute, almost there. Fairway behind. It's Nagatomo and his headband. Cross is cleared. They don't want to lose it from here, although they are not going to lose. So tired. Lagerbilk takes the safety first approach. Keeper thumps it long. It ain't getting back in the next 10. And 7 minutes played. Full time. Full time. and it has ended 1-1. Sweden have qualified, Ecuador have qualified, Bosnia have qualified. I think they will, and yeah. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Those who do, those of you who did. I'll see you in my next few videos. Till then, take care, stay safe. Bye for now.